Let's go ahead and get underway. First off, we have, for the Rydrs, the Fancy Arcane Bolts. The Rydrs are looking to take this game and close out Sunday Community Skirmish number 34. Fancy Arcane Bolt being piloted by Daniel. Up on the very top, Mine Launcher. Lower deck, we got Artemis and Gatling. Then we also, on the upper deck, have Artemis and Flare Gun. Very interdasting. We also have the Ulfbert, a Pyramidion, being piloted by Mysterious Medic. Hades Echidna forward with Banshee and Flare on the port.
And then for the Ducks, we have the Rainbow Quack, which is a Piri piloted by Sammy BT, who's usually a Junker pilot, so this is definitely interesting. He has got a Caro Flamer Pyramidion with a Mine Launcher and a Flare Gun supporting it. And for the last Piri of this match is the Bufflehead, a Pyramidion piloted by NH Barrett, and that is your basic Gat Mortar with a Mine Launcher and a Flare Gun supporting weaponry.
Yep. Oh, people calling stop.
Oh no!
Adelaide says stop.
Whoop.
Everyone stop.
Whoa.
Stop,
Whoa.
stop,
We're not
stop,
stopping.
stop.
They're not stopping. They're not stopping.
They're not stopping.
They're not stopping.
Apparently now then, I am not sure what the calls are.
Alan has a stamina bar?
What? Yeah, I saw that.
What's going on? I'm confused, Oracle.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oracle, hold me. I'm scared. Oh. Okay.
Oh, he said stop, as in stop having a stamina. Okay, that was poorly communicated.
No,
all right, and shots go out again. Game is
a
go. I think there's supposed to be a space there. Rainbow Quack eating some serious damage from the Fancy Arcane Ulfbert. It was the Ulfbert firing, and I mixed it up. I'm used to Hades coming from Mobulas, dude.
Yeah, don't worry, man. That last match will mess with your mind a little bit. Rainbow Quack had to, had to back up a little bit there, and they took a couple hits.
Now the Bufflehead moving in on the Fancy Arcane Bolt, and we have got to see some mines coming in.
Yeah, I mean, to just block the charge of that Pyramidion, which is slowly getting closer and closer and closer. Oh, Lesmok mine's going out too far, but the hole is gone.
Ulfbert taking shots. This is some beautiful coordination. Fancy Arcane Bolt goes over the Bufflehead. However, the Bufflehead is closing in on the Ulfbert. Ulfbert's armor holding, and the Fancy Arcane Bolt turns and helps finish off the Bufflehead.
Yes.
Rainbow Quack now trying to come in behind the Fancy Arcane Bolt, but it is a 2v1, and the Hades Echidna is in arc.
Yeah, I think he's trying to take advantage of the Mobula showing his rear end, but I mean, the Mobula is very smartly just running away and being like, all right, covering Piri. However, the Rainbow Quack has closed distance on the Pyramidion, and that Hades flak is going to be significantly less effective.
Fancy Arcane Bolt getting flamed, but not too many fires on important components. One turning engine. There we go. Fire under control.
But their balloon is gone, and that hull is beginning to take damage. A couple of those engineers are after weapons. However, mine hits. Very critical and very effective as the flak comes back into range.
And a mine takes its place.
Yeah, just to mark the spot of death. Just as a little tombstone, a reminder for generations in the future.
Yeah, Fancy just don't rise up.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
2-0 in favor of Rydrs. Rydrs not taking a lick of permahole.
Oh gosh.
That is how you start out a match point.
Yeah, that was good flying by the Ulfbert. Once that Hades flak went out of range, he very quickly maneuvered it back into range. When I'm seeing this pretty frequently where like Hades flak Pyramidions and Lumberfish even will try to go in for rams, and it doesn't really work. So that was a good call to back up and let the Mobby take a little bit of damage while he got back into arc.
Both teams taking their time.
Getting repositioned.
I'll take a breather. It's interesting how far south the Clamour is hiding right now. They don't have much room to back up if they take this position, which is dangerous.
Yeah, but fortunately, I mean, yeah, I was about to say fortunately for them, the riders are coming in from the west, but they don't have a lot of room to back up
From
eastward.
yeah,
Yeah,
from wherever the riders might engage from.
yeah, but now it looks like um, the Ducks are coming a little bit more to the north of the riders, and if they take a hard left now, they will see them, and if they close in, that might be that might be it.
Rainbow Quack taking fire already. That Lesmont Gatling landing pretty nicely.
Yeah, I mean, let's not Gatling. I mean, we've been seeing a lot today, and it's been doing some good work.
Here we go. Lydia better get up to that mine launcher because here come the drums. And by the drums, I mean the Clamour.
And by Clamour, we mean very offensive Pyramidians.
Yeah, mine's coming out. Can't even go that low. They're holding the Bufflehead low, though. That is really important.
Yeah.
And the mine's Bufflehead rises up, but this hydrogen might send them into the mine.
No,
Wow, that was
just
close.
misses. Wow, that was the cheese. He
Mine's
just
still coming out, making these paras approach from very strange angles, but the Fancy is going to lose its armor anyway. Bufflehead taking a huge amount of damage.
Oh my gosh,
Those
how is he
mines-
still alive?
Those mines are really helping the Hades Echidna out. Fancy Arcane Bolt dropping down, but their armor's going to be okay. Ulfbert going to pick up the kill. Rainbow Quack looking to put some Flamer and Carronade into the Ulfbert, but like I was saying earlier, it's a very strong disable, but it's a slow disable. And the Fancy Arcane Bolt is going to have plenty of time to come up and help out the Ulfbert. Mine
Yeah.
goes out. Wow, nice.
That was right on the aft. So Rainbow Quack has lost hull, Rainbow Quack has lost balloon, and is sinking into arcs of the arcane bolt.
Here we go. Another Loch Nagar mine. Doesn't quite land. Fire going out on the Fancy, but by this point the Ulfbert has got its components back up. Everything's in arc. Beautiful Echidna shots. These are some very nice Echidna shots.
Well,
That is Delta Jug.
well, the light flak is different from the heavy flak in terms of ease of access.
Yeah,
But
but
the timing is superb.
I gotta say, I don't see Hades Echidna working very much anymore. It tends to fall flat, but this has been very impressive.
Well, it's because the flat gunner always, like, with the mortar you can do a little bit of pre-firing, and it's not too much of an issue, but with the flat gun, you really need to wait for that hull drop.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting. I'd say the biggest limiting factor on the Echidna is the arming time. It's
Mhm.
remarkably far out.
Yeah.
You look at it, you'd expect it to be closer.
Well, it used to be non-existent. Way back.
Yeah.
And that's why people swapped over the mortar, because they added that arming time.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then so it used to be, I mean, it used to have a much smaller clip size. It used to be way stronger. It used to have 4 shots, I think, and it could take down most ships. And it had no arming time, and yeah, it was just, it was the explosive weapon. Like, there was no reason to bring a mortar. And they boosted the clip size, lowered the damage, gave it arming time, and made it the mid-range option, while the mortar became the close-range one.
I see. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've already heard that, but I'm telling everyone on the stream.
Mm-hmm. Just a little Guns of Icarus history for all the boys and girls.
And now it's time for Guns of Icarus history with James T. Kirk.
Hey there, boys and girls. You want to hear about the old meta? If your hull dropped, you straight up died. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because Black was overpowered as all mess. Yeah, was it great? Hades reining in on the Rainbow Quack. Rainbow Quack is actually doing a pretty good job dodging it, getting behind that nice hard cover there. Breaking eyesight, breaking weapon arcs, all that stuff, forcing the riders to come in to get their last kill that they need for the victory.
As the Arcane Bolt moving in, looking for those mines. Those mines are brutal. And it's interesting to see it sort of make its way into the competitive meta. Mine goes out, but it's just going to get in the way of the Fancy. Yeesh.
Oh, Bottlehead is coming in, putting in a little bit of Gatling gun. However, most of it goes into the Arcane Bolt's bolt.
Oh no. Oathbird's
Now
missing
the
a lot of those shots.
Yeah, and if Bofflehead really closes in now, then they will be. Oh, that's going to be difficult with the mines launcher being armed once again.
Oh, they hit a mine.
I think that's it. I think that's just secured the fate of the Bofflehead. That one mine threw them off arcs, threw them off of everything.
And that's
off
that.
their life.
Riders take Sunday Community Skirmish number 34 very handily. 5-0 victory for them. I don't feel like they were ever out of control of that game, even as those Pyramidians were closing in. They seemed very comfortable.
That was good play and control by the Riders on that match. And another Sunday Community Skirmish underneath their belts.